How are you?
What's up, Kyle?
Markieff, you came in this year very confident, and even throughout the struggles, you seem very confident that would all come together. How do you just feel after kind of seeing what happened last night and obviously the injuries taking root? How does it feel kind of thinking about the potential this team had?
Just disappointing, man. It was a long year for the whole entire team, man. Dealing with injuries, dealing with the COVID, dealing with the shortest season, dealing with games every other day, dealing with not having all season. So the cards are stacked against us to start the year, regardless. Throughout the year, but we fought. You got to give credit to the Suns, man. They're a great team. Booker did his thing last night. Did his thing, the entire series. And, you just got credit. You just got to tip your cap to those guys, man. They fought hard. Obviously, we was a man down. But, they did what they were supposed to do.
Dan?
Hey, Keith. Thanks for always being cooperative with us this year. You gave us one of my favorite moments of the season last night when the ball goes into the stands and some guy touches it and throws it back onto the court, and you instantly just ask him if he's been vaccinated. What was it like playing a pandemic season with all the COVID rules, for that to be a thing that you had to ask a dude in the middle of an elimination game? And are you hopeful that things will be kind of normal next year, whatever that is anymore?
It's been, I wouldn't call it stressful. Matter of fact, I'm going to call it stressful, man. It's been a stressful year with that COVID shit. A lot of guys in this league, majority of guys in this league is mentally tough. So we was able to get through it because we love the game. We love being able to provide for our families. So it was like a sacrifice that was needed to be made, man. But this has been the toughest year, I would say, probably of my career when it comes to playing basketball. And then I almost played 2 seasons in 1 year. With having a break last year, then the bubble, and now only having about a month or so to prepare after coming off a championship just to play every other day. It showed for us, man. We had a lot of injuries. It was tough, man, not knowing, with the COVID, what's accepted, what's not accepted, missing guys for 2 weeks at a time with protocols, not being healthy, not really getting to even see like the potential of our real team, man, because of injuries and the COVID. So, man, it's been tough, man. But like I said, a lot of guys are mentally tough. We battled through it. We didn't get the outcome that we were looking for. We just got to regroup over the summer and try to make it right at the next year.
Dave?
Keith, it's not, I guess, the typical reaction in pro sports to see patience when a team has expectations and doesn't necessarily meet them, no matter what the reason being for not meeting it. What's the case to keep this group maybe not 100% together, but the core, the feel together to give it a shot next year? What's the case to be made?
I don't know the case, honestly, because what I feel is that we have to have guys in here that's brought in to win. They're sacrificing whatever it takes to win. Being in the lineup, being out the lineup, not getting shots. We need guys in here that's battle tested. We need guys in here that has one goal in mind, that's to win the championship. And when you're teamed up with LeBron and AD, we're coming in here to be role players, be the best at your role, and that's what we need. Next year, I think we have to have that camaraderie that we had our a championship year to really, have a shot at winning again next year.
Mike Trudell.
Hey, Keith, you mentioned just how tough the year was. And, throughout your life, you've, of course, had your brother there. And I just wondered to what extent the pandemic impacted, how often you guys could be around each other with the testing and the talking and being in LA and different teams, and just how you guys sort of navigated through it together.
The testing didn't really care. I was going to hang with my brother without being tested. It doesn't matter. We both playing in the NBA. So if you get it, I'll get it. But our schedules was crazy, together. Man, obviously we both playing in LA, so if I'm playing in here, obviously he can't play here, and we was playing every other day. So we really didn't spend much time at all this year together. I mean, All-Star break a couple days, day or two here and there every other week. We just communicated. It just felt like we was in two different markets, honestly.
Rashawn.
Hey, Markieff. Obviously, the goal is to win a championship, but considering just how stressful this season was and all the adversity, the injuries, and things that you endured as a team, have you given yourself a moment to just kind of exhale a little bit now that the season has come to an end?
I didn't sleep at all yesterday. 1 hour, not 1 minute, 1 second. So no, I haven't. I mean, always, throughout the year, through injuries, through the pandemic, through whatever it was, I always had this positive mindset about our team because I truly believe in our ability. I truly believe in our ability to win the title again this year. It's tough, man. I think for me to be able to reset, I have to go somewhere, cut my phone off, and really just take a step back. Because I've played nonstop for 2 seasons. I mean, the entire team has. Been able to get a break with me at 31 and my contract situation. There was no time for me to take off. I had to come back, and show that I was ready to play, without an all season. I can't kind of commend myself because my body held up better than what, I thought it was without being able to prepare myself for a season. I think I played 62 games this past season out of 71 games season. I took 2 games, missed 2 games with an injury. And that was tough, man. Basketball is, man, shit, it's the most basketball I've ever played in the whole year, man. And at times, I was like, God damn, it ain't supposed to be like this, but, we battled through it, man. And, unfortunately, we had, AD got hurt. But like I said, you got to tip your hat to the Suns, man. Devin Booker's he's a superstar, man. He's next up in this league, and he carried that team, man. CP played well, the entire team played well. And, I wanted to win. I wanted to be there because I left the Suns. That was my first stop. I wanted to beat them because, that was my first stop getting to the league, and I really wanted to win, to beat them. But you got to tip your hats to them, man. Also, I want to say something to me and the Suns owner, Robert Sarver, had a couple words last game. I think he thought something happened that didn't. But CP got hurt, and I kind of said some stuff to him. I don't know if he heard it, but I want to apologize to him for that because it was a misunderstanding. And, I'm older now, and I shouldn't have, replied the way I had. And I just want to know that.
All right, last question, Harrison.
Hey, Keith, you talked about kind of the challenges of this season and, just being in and out of the rotation. How did you feel like Frank handled those conversations? And just as kind of a second question, do you want to be back next year? Like, do you want to run it back? Wes said that a couple times. I'm just curious for your perspective.
I think Coach did the best job he could do, man. There's a lot of moving parts this year. We was trying to put the best team on the court. And try to get guys rhythms. I mean, it just was tough, man. We had a lot of players, a lot of best on this team, a lot of guys that that should have been playing or thought they should have been playing or whatever it might be. But I think Coach did a great job, man. I think anytime you're the coach of the Lakers, it's a lot of pressure. You're coaching the best players in the world, so he handled the pressure well. As well as he could have. Barring coming back next year, man, of course, there's nowhere else I would rather be. I feel like this is home for me.
All right. Thanks, Keith.